What's up guys, Eternal here, and today I'm gonna show you how to play Hecarim. So let's go with this. I'll be playing against Master E. You want to start with Q first, and let's get to his skill explanation. So on passive, Hecarim gains from 15% to 30% based on level of his bonus movement speed as bonus attack damage. And it's all affected by items such as Ghost Blade granting you movement speed or your Ghost Summoner spell. Basically, the more movement speed you have, the more damage you can deal. Then his Q, Hecarim cleaves nearby enemies, dealing physical damage. If Hecarim damages at least one enemy with his Q, its base cooldown is reduced by 1 second and the damage is increased by 5% for 8 seconds. Q has no cast time and does not interrupt Hecarim's previous orders. So I recommend casting Q right after your basic attack to just maximize your damage. Next is his W. Hecarim surrounds himself with the Spirit of Dread for 4 seconds, dealing magic damage per second to all enemies in the target area, so this is the circle range around Hecarim. While W is active, Hecarim is healed for 30% of the damage taken by enemies from any source within the area, and you should be using your W before you deal your damage with your abilities, just to get healed instantly. So when clearing, I'm pressing W before I do Q or before I E, especially with your E if you casted it from maximum range. Then his E on active, Hecarim is temporarily ghosted, meaning that he can ignore unit collision and gains bonus movement speed for 4 seconds, beginning at 25% and increasing to 75% over 3 seconds. While Hecarim is charging, his next basic attack gains from 50 to 250 based on distance traveled bonus range and causes him to dash to his target, knocking them back from 250 to 450 based on distance traveled, and dealing physical damage up to double the amount based on distance traveled, ending its effects in the process. E on cast resets basic attack timer, and the cooldown begins on cast and not when the bonus movement speed expires. The basic attack will apply other on-hit effects, and it can also apply lifesteal as well as affect structures, so E from max range casted on the turret can deal fair amount of damage. This ability won't go through block, dodge, parry or blind, but the knockup will still be applied. And once Hecarim starts dashing towards the enemy, the attack will be unstoppable and will hit the target even if Hecarim is stopped. For example, imagine that you are doing your E against Veigar's E, his stun, and if he's close, even if you get stunned, the knockback will finish and you will deal the damage still. But if you are rooted, for example from Morgana's Q, then your dash will stop. You won't be able to dash. Hey, and you want to max Q first. Let's back. So I'm skipping jungle item. It's really important to finish Trinity Force first as Hecarim. E for movement speed to access the camp faster. Let's see if he's doing the Drake in Leon. Yeah. Because bot lane lost, I'm not even able to steal that. Sadly, yeah. I have to give up. If I had ultimate, then I could try to steal, since with your ult you can pass through walls. But not like this. That would be worthless effort. Lastly, his auto-bat Hecarim dashes unstoppably in a target direction, dealing magic damage to all enemies in their path. Enemies within range of where Hecarim stabs are also made to flee from him, for the duration of 0.75 seconds up to 1.5 seconds based on distance traveled. Also gradually slowing them by up to 99% over the duration, and the slow cannot be reduced. And the flee will only be applied to enemies on an area where Hecarim lands, so it's possible for someone to get hit by automat without getting feared. Because E's duration is short, you should be timing it properly, so when you are reaching the lane that you want to gank, you should press E calculating the distance, like you should cast E and do it while being close enough to the target so you can still have it while approaching the enemy. Though if you are close enough, even if the effect ends, then you will still apply the knockback, but you have to be very close. Sometimes when chasing with your E you can extend the range by pressing Alt, so you land at your enemy before the E effect ends. And remember to cast W before E, because the healing can be very nice. You can E like this to beat some distance, and that way upon collision you will deal more damage because of the distance traveled. Wait, something strange happened. Karma is not even helping Jin. I'm decided to go mid. I hate such attitude. That's so childish. I thought that he will die faster, so I didn't really use my ghost before. I tried to go at her again. So your E timing is important. As you could see, I tried to be there faster and my E effect already ended, but still I was in range. Now I'm pushing that to make her lose this wave. Your E works on a turret. I could fight him now, but that was turret range, not worth. Let's go for bot. Hold on. Oh, bot lane is really stupid. Now there's no point going, I think. Okay. Wanted to give Lux the kill. You want to max E second. And I didn't use my E on Sivir because I knew that she has spell shield, so kind of not worth it. Actually, let's skip this camp and try to go at Syndra. Okay. Let's go. I just avoided her E by casting my ult, since ult cast makes you unstoppable. So you know. Not going for Drake cause I don't have enough support from bot lane, especially when Karma is trolling and it's harder. Okay, he's dead. Alright, Trinity Force and this. Okay. Okay. Let's do the Drake. And this item really helps you in clearing the jungle faster. Make sure to proc your Trinity Force. Ah. Well, there's low synergy with Hecarim and Lux, because you can accidentally mess up the combo. Let's try Rift. Okay. Should we fight? We shouldn't, I think. Need the right follow-up. I had to get away, sadly. I need to get more tanky. Murky Threads will help. Right, let's use Rift. Oh, she's dead. I can't help.
Ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Wow. It's not that simple yet. I think that's a bad team fight. Now this can be turned. Oh, Syndra is here. Can I access her? Not yet. So this is worth it. So with the right follow-up I can start. Saving my E so I can get away or engage. Let's go. I have Ghost. Nice. Could have gone behind her and just drag in the right side, but I do I have enough damage. Got you. Also with this item you can speed push faster, as you can see. The damage is nice. If you use E like this, it's not doing too much damage, so if you want to try E on the structure, you need to just use it a few seconds before to maximize the damage. Wait, I couldn't? That's weird. I cast it the right way. When I get the items. Okay. Now it all depends on the damage of your enemies. As Hecarim you can be engager or you can protect your allies with your E and ultimate. So let's go from... Downcanch was here. I want to fight. Get off me. My ghost wasn't good here. Though if I can turn this... Go. Being tanky as Hecarim is so worth it. Drake is up soon. You don't have vision, it's ours. Though, what if they are doing Baron now? Why is there no vision? No, they are not doing that? Okay. Oh, Nami? Not worth going in place without vision. You should be searching for pickups at this point with Hecarim. Oh, damage, I saw that. And I can try again soon. Nice. Oh, there's a turret. Oh. Wasn't going in like this. Bye. Enemies are aware, of course, that I want to press E behind them, so they are trying to position themselves right. Bye. Let's go for Baron. Okay, 6, 5, 4. Now we can. Got it. Ah.
An ally has been slain.
Another Drake is up soon. Shortly after your E, if the enemy is in close combat range, then you will still knock back. That's how it works. Now we should be pushing top. I have my ghost. Okay. Damn you. No. But that's still enough. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Hope that you learned something about Hecarim. Like, subscribe, and see you next time.